Okay, so today's forecast is not called for rain at all, but it looks like it wants to rain. So hopefully the forecast is correct. Okay, so what I did, I squared this frame up, put some gussets on there, which are these little angle things on the corner. Just got cut off pieces. It stiffens up the door, and hopefully it will keep it from sagging in the future. That's my hope. But I'm also going to put some brackets on here. That makes it very nice. A new drill, a real one. So the problem is these boards are different widths. So you gotta so you have to match them up, the top and bottom, so that they're at least close. And then I'll just number them and then cut them and then fix them. Okay, so it's 4 o'clock. I started to get a little frustrated and aggravated. You can see, it looks pretty bad. I don't know why it sprung, other than maybe this is crooked. I don't know. Better to sleep on it and figure it out tomorrow than to get frustrated with it. So tomorrow I'll finish this up, hopefully. At least get the door on, and then it'll be working or functional. Still won't be finished until I get this side done. But that might tomorrow will be definitely the end of part 2 of the never-ending outdoor toilet saga. It'll come to an end. But I think I'm gonna move on to something else. I'll get that done, painted, and where's this fence now? There. I get it painted, then it's usable. Get the seat screwed in, and I might do some yard work. Get this all cut up for her, trimmed. Get a border set around here. This is a temporary border, and some other, yard work things to get done. Maybe I'll try and tackle this well over there. Get some of the garbage out, and then fill it back in. And so that's it for today. Remember to like and subscribe, please, and see you tomorrow, or in a couple of seconds. Thanks to the magic of editing. Hello, April 25th. Back down here for some more work. Do your likes and subscribes, please. It really helps us to get this thing going. Today I'm going to work on this, finish this door, and birds. I think he's got a nest up here. He's always up in this area. Finish this door up, get it painted, get the toilet seat on, and be finished with this side. It's not gonna be finished with the door, but I don't know why, but yesterday it probably doesn't look as bad now. This door's sprung at the top. I don't know if it's this hinge, because it was a little bit bent. It's used. I just painted it. Maybe it is the hinge that's doing it. But it's just something I'm just gonna have to live with. Then I get this finished, painted, and then this will be done. And then I'll move on to another little project, and then I'll come back and I'll finish up this shower side. Just to break up the monotony of this. This should be a little bit windy again today. It's always windy here, or breezy. Break up the monotony. It's pretty multi-parts for this outhouse and shower build. I want to get a little bit of yard work done. Maybe get the strimmer out and clean this up over here, this area, and think about getting some kind of barrier put up or border put up for this raspberry. And that'll be it for today. Tomorrow is supposed to be big rain, so I don't know. I don't think I'll be down here. This trash can, that'll be part of the shower build. I will do that part today. I just want to see. That's going to be temporary. It'll end up going to some other place. I just want to see how it works. I can put this away if there's going to be big wind and rain. This peach tree is looking pretty cool. Got a lot of flowers. Hopefully we get a lot of fruit. We can find out what kind of fruit. It's pear, but is it good pears or big or small, tiny little pears or something like that? It's just peach tree. He's going full out. Okay, due to some technical difficulties, I didn't record the work that I did this morning. Basically, that's technical jargon for I didn't push the record button, and I thought I did, but this is what I got done. I only got 2 more strips of the batten, or 1 more, in 3 pieces. You can see. So I had to put a piece here. Here, here, and here. Nail the nailing strip in here. I put a toilet paper roll holder. I got the seat on. Do the business end down there. And all I need to do now, I have to do these 2. So I'll sweep this out, put in a second coat of white paint in there, paint it red on the outside. It stays shut. So what I think about this piece up here is that this old hinge is sprung, or it's in there cockeyed, one of the 2. I might fix it later. For right now, it's just gonna stay. I'll get this last batten in, and then get the finishing up on the paint on this side, and that'll be it for this for a little while. Then I'll switch over to some yard work. Maybe the well. I might check that out, clean that out. But nice day. And the toilet, and of course the breeze. Does make it nice when it's hot. And that's it for now. I hate this tripod. So anyway, before we fell over, got this screwed up. So this is pretty much 100% not done. Still got to put on the latch, but you could use it if needed. So take a grand tour, which is this. It's a door. It stays shut, so that's a bonus. Let's get this here, but once I put in a latch, it'll help it square up. Okay, so next step, I got a little trim work to do on this side, on the outside. I don't like this. It's just this here. I just don't like looking at it. So it is, I'll just cut some little of these strips and just screw them in there just for looks. Then I'll give it a paint job. And once it's dry, it's ready for use. Almost. You just have to hold on to the door. Hope the wind don't blow it open so the neighbors get a show. But I need to put some trim pieces up on the top also. And that's pretty much going to be it for this one today. Not for the video. For this project for the day. Okay, so I got most of this painted. And unfortunately, I ran out of paint. So I had to pick some up, just a couple spots on the door. Painted the inside deck white, not the whole thing. Got this, so there's no more stripes. And then I also put in a gutter on the back. Come off the center. This doesn't really need to be sloped. It's not that big of a roof. But I want to catch, this is just temporary. What I want to do is see how much water we catch if it rains tomorrow. It's supposed to be pretty good rain. So this is 70 liters, and it'll tell me what size tank. So basically what's going to go on with that is I'll put in another tank, probably black color. That way it warms up, and that'll be the water. I'll get a pump that goes up, and that'll be the water for the shower. Maybe a little filter. But I cut this hole so it's got not one big hole, but a bunch of small holes. So any like leaves or stuff like that will get caught up in there. And we'll see. Yeah, that might be permanent, but I think it's going to be just temporary. That was fairly cheap, and I can use it somewhere else. Now all I gotta do is clean up this stuff, put things away, and head back to the house. So besides painting this front door and putting on the latch to keep it shut, that's probably going to be all that's done with this for a little while. I want to move on to just change up what I'm doing. Instead of doing the same thing over and over, it gets a little tiring. Like the digging of the kitchen, that got a little old. A little quick. So I'll probably move to something else outdoors. Either depends on how much rain tomorrow. I might Sunday get into this well, clear it out, or just do some cleanup and landscaping stuff. Okay, so until next time, see you later. Please like and subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, and talk to you later. Bye.